Well, I think with the mass promulgation of social media, we're now seeing the weaponization of these systems. The industry is clearly not regulating itself. I think the people who are running these companies need to be responsible. I mean, how many billions of dollars do you need, really? And I think it's a proper role for government to come in and regulate this because it needs to be regulated. It threatens the very roots of freedom and democracy.
Do you feel Facebook has not done enough? Jim Cramer talking earlier, having spent a week out in Silicon Valley, saying a lot of people see them as the enemy.
I think Facebook has done nothing. I think Facebook is cashing checks, and I think they're turning the other way. They're looking the other way, and I think they should be ashamed.
Do you think they'll change their behavior?
I think the regulators will force them to change their behavior. And I'm not really a big government guy, but I think there are certain places where government plays a role, and I think government needs to step up its game, and it does need to regulate.
So you think it's appropriate in this case?
Unquestionably, I think the threat to the ability to conduct a democracy. This is before you get to personal privacy issues, which are equally as spooky and creepy and daunting. This gets to the ability to conduct a democracy, and so the regulators are going to have to step up their game, and they're going to have to do their job.
Tom, that's the social media side of it. There's been this effort to separate that out from search. You now have Google basically being scrutinized and effectively having the CEO there to explain how their algorithm works and whether, in fact, it's neutral and unbiased or not. I mean, is that something that every company is going to have to kind of justify itself? And then we're in this world of AI, where how are you ever going to, satisfy people that it's a level playing field?
I think AI brings just enormous benefits across many value chains. I mean, precision health, for example, which will be the largest application of AI. This is just a major technology change going on in this part of this century associated with AI, elastic cloud computing, IoT. And when we get into areas like precision medicine, the benefits will be enormous. But there are also consequences that we need to think about this. When we think about putting together 50 or 150 sensors out there, it increases the surface area available for cyber attack. Look at critical infrastructure. Look at the grid infrastructure. I mean, it's amazingly, incredibly vulnerable. When we think about health information systems, when health providers and health insurers and the government will be able to tell with high levels of precision who's going to be diagnosed with what disease in the next 5 years, say diabetes or prostate cancer, whatever it is. I mean, they're going to know things about us that maybe we don't want to know. And what are they going to do with that information?
Right.
I mean, who needs to worry about pre-existing conditions when we know what you're going to get next year? So there are implications of this, for jobs, for privacy, for cybersecurity, that we need to step up our game. Congress and the White House needs to do its job.